is you over the years have been very critical of teams like Chelsea spending
so
big.
We all. So is
Now,
he.
but in particular, Liverpool fans have been very critical of teams spending big money. You know, like big. I'm not saying you.
But look at the way they
I'm
do
not
it.
saying you.
Where's that Morton
Selling
kid going for
hotels.
15 million euros? What's
Very
going
good
on there?
footballer.
Who's that?
Tyler
You heard of
Morton.
that, brother?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
I was in the barbers on Saturday and he was about to come in because the same guy cuts our hair, but he had to get off to Leon to sign the papers. 15 mil. Don't be jealous. This
I'm
is
not
how a
jealous.
proper
I'm not
club
jealous.
is.
I'm
Not
just
jealous.
asking
This
the right
is a
questions.
proper club. How
Hold
one
on.
thinks
Right
it's
questions.
I'm
proper.
not being jealous, but I'm just saying it is a different model for you, isn't it? This kind of the
anymore.
model that a lot of Liverpool fans have sort of hit out against. You know, mega
But we've
spending.
earned the money.
No
we
one's
haven't earned
saying
the
you
money,
haven't earned the
then
money.
it
Listen,
would
I'm
be
not.
illegal.
Spend it. I'm not against it. I'm
You
just saying.
should.
I'm asking you.
We shall spend
It's
it.
a different stance.
And we'll
for
leave
now.
you well in our wake.
It's. See, he's getting all defensive.
No, I'm not.
What did I just say? I don't
Offensive,
mind you
if
spending
anything.
it. You understand what I'm saying, right? This is a different stance for Liverpool fans right now because over the years,
New era.
they've been very, very critical of mega spending.
I think, though, to just, devil's advocate here, is I think it's more slightly been to do with the way that the money that they're spending has come about. Is it like with Chelsea, it was the fact that it's like huge
That's
investment,
true.
just throw
That's
money
true.
in, whereas Liverpool, it's more
done
like
it
when,
properly,
so,
man.
because like coming from, when Liverpool and United spend big, so like pretty United in here as well, it's money that we as a club earn, right? Our
Same with
owners
us.
are everything. Yeah, but this is what I mean. So if you spend 75 million on Havertz and stuff,
Spent
or,
no money last year. We
or
did
bidding
either, but-
90 million quid for Thomas Lamar a few years ago. I say a few years ago, that was a long time ago now. It's more, I think, where the money's come from. So with Chelsea, it was because big Russian oligarch came in and just pumped money into the club. Newcastle,
Legally?
it's the PIF. Yeah, it's still legally or not legally, but it's to do with it's money that the club earns versus money that the club is kind of given from owners to accelerate them.
Yeah.
I think that's a big difference.
And we've made 150 already from sales.
Yeah, no, listen. I'm,
Really?
Yeah.
Who is that? What you've got?
There's a big list
Kwanzaa.
of all of them. Yeah. Kwanzaa, Morton, Trent, Kelleher. There's more as well.
So it's like 150
By the way,
just
I
based
can-
off a lot
Diaz-
of little
Diaz
deals.
is
Oh yeah, of course,
65.
Diaz. Yeah.
I can exclusively reveal, right?
Hang on.
Because I was in the same hotel as the Newcastle team.
I saw you
Right.
cozying up to.
Breaking
I was chatting
news.
to Mad Dog Jason Tyndall on a day-to-day basis. We were in the club together, right? Marina
Sure
Bay
you were.
Sands, right? And he knows how to party. I'll tell you that, right?
Yeah.
But he said to me, he goes that they will only sell Isak if they get a huge fee.
They've
And you know
already
what I
got
mean, right? I think I'm sure he said 150 they were looking, right? So
That's the reports. Reports is
yeah, they did. I'm sure that's what he. That part I can't remember. But I'm not going to quote
You're
that,
a
but
bit
I'm
drunk,
sure
right?
he was. Yeah, I was a bit tipsy, but he was
I
saying
a little bit drunk.
he was saying huge fee, right? I don't think it's going to.
They'll
I
get
think
a
you're going to have
huge
to
fee.
go higher than one.
Yeah, we'll
we've
do
gone
that.
120 so
No,
far.
we've gone 110, and I think we'll go up to maybe 120, 125, which they'd have to accept.
I think all
They'd
they.
have to.
Well, I think they're just
Do they?
angling for a
Yeah.
record sale.
And they'll
Record
get
sale
that.
being Caicedo, right? Because you never actually got the 145 from Coutinho, did you? Because it was like 100 plus like 45 million add-ons or something, which
How
never
much
got
was
done.
that?
Oh, we got it.
But
100.
that's record purchase. I'm talking about a record
Oh,
sale
record
from a
sale.
Premier League team.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Caicedo at 115. I believe 115. So I think
Surely it would still be Coutinho though.
no, but
even
I
across-
don't
he
think you
means
actually
Prem.
got the money. So Coutinho was like 100 and something, but and then as far as I remember, it was like 40 million quid in add-ons, and he was shite. So they would have never got the add-ons. So in terms of actually the fee that they're actually going to receive, I think they want like 120 at least
Yeah,
to
they'll
say
get
that they've got
That's
a record
fine.
sale
we
from
can
him.
do that because we've earned the money.
But,
can do it.
Yeah, I know you do, but like I think that's what when they say 150, I think that's what they're angling
Is
for.
Ikitike going to start?
Ekitike, how must he be feeling?
Because it'd be
He's
weird if you
feeling
had
like
a...
he's just joined the champs, mate. He's starting at Anfield, making his
No,
debut
but
at 5
he-
o'clock.
Yeah, but is he going to be
No,
starting regularly, do you think?
Yeah, he will start a lot of games. And don't forget, not to jinx anything,
Ahead of-
but
ahead of
obviously
Isak.
Isak can become injury prone, so of course you need another striker there. And
But
he can play on the left.
I know
as
that.
well.
I know that, right? But do you think he sort of thinks to himself, boy, I thought I was coming here to be the guy, and now they're bringing in Isak.
Well, you can be one of the guys.
Yeah,
But
we know
was
that.
he
Salah's
going to
the
Liverpool
guy.
to be
I'm
the
saying
guy?
his thoughts. When he's coming there, he's thinking, I'm coming here, especially
I
at
know
that
what you're
fee,
saying, yeah.
to be the main striker. Now, all of a sudden, I'm not really, am I? I'm a bit part.
Oh,
If Isak's
he can
fit-
play on the left though, and we've lost Diaz, so move him
It's
out
probably
to the
better
left.
for
He
him
can play
if that
both.
he's
of them.
not the
It's
main
better
guy,
for his development.
considering the fact
You
that
see
he's
how
not.
it is with, let's say, Rasmus Højlund comes in 2 years ago, last
Gotta be the
22,
main guy,
20,
yeah.
22 years old, and let's say we sign another striker, you're going, oh, is Højlund thinking that he ended up suffering because it was just him,
Yeah.
and when he was crap and he kept not playing well, Who are we going to play up front? Oh, it's Højlund again, and Højlund again and again and again. Whereas with Ekitike, he can now chill out, take his time to get, because going from the Bundesliga to the Premier League, it's a big step. This is why one of the reasons I'm still a little unsold on Sesko, and why initially a few weeks ago I said I'd prefer Watkins when we're signing a new player up front. It's a big step. We've seen it not quite work out for so many players. So if Ekitike can go, cool, I'll play 30 games, but I don't need to score 25 goals this season. I can score 12 to 15 this season. Because Isak's going to get 20. Salah's going to get 30. He will be able, in the next 3-4 years, make himself one of the best. By that time, Isak will be 29, 30 years old, and Ekitike will then be pushing for a start position.
Listen,
I think he's fine.
If I'm a Liverpool fan this season, I'm on cloud 9. I'm gassed. You already won the league. Isak, Ekitike, Salah.
Doing bits.
It's unbelievable. But the one thing I would say is, and this is the only hope.
This is what you hope will happen.
This is the only hope for fans of other teams, right? Is that, but it can happen. Is will the dynamic, like first of all, those players got to settle in, and then the dynamic. Who's going to be the main guy? That's going to be the interesting thing because Salah's always been that main guy, and you know that even when Mane was there, him and Mane were having little rumblings behind the scenes. Even though it didn't affect the way they played, but Isak's going to think he's the main guy, isn't it? Now, coming in at that fee. Then you got Salah. I mean, is that going to affect the dynamic of that front?
Well, that's the challenge that Arne Slot will have to face.
Well, that's going to be the interesting thing to see.
Yeah.
It's a whole new season for Slot. A whole different type of season.
This is, like I said just then, I know it's a bit tongue-in-cheek about the spending and the money and the outgoings. Obviously, a lot of ingoings as well. But it is a new era. Liverpool fans will have to now feel comfortable with being right. You've spent all this money, you must be the favourites. So we have to feel comfortable with that and go, yeah, look at all this money, we must be the favourites. Yeah. And if there's, a headache for who starts up front and they've both scored 10 or 15 goals, that's a great headache to have. And also, Ekitike can play on the left. Diaz has gone.
Salah really, if that ball ain't passed to him.
Oh, they'll be passing to Salah, don't worry.
And
Salah will be passing to them.
Or will he be passing to...
Well, Salah got 20 assists last season and 30 goals. So...
It's an interesting dynamic. It's an interesting dynamic.
You just hope it won't work.
Of course.
Whereas
of course
I'm very confident that it will work.
But
it's risky from
It's an unbelievable lineup. But
Champions
again, because I was arguing with the Liverpool fan, as I always
are.
Someone to
always
argue.
Explaining something, aren't they?
No, basically, when I was over in Singapore, this Liverpool fan went on the attack with me and basically said, "You've won the league already. Look at our attack. Nothing can compete with it." And I said, yeah, fair enough. Listen, on paper, unbelievable attack thing. But that's not, just because you bought that doesn't mean you've won the league. Because
it doesn't work like that.
It's how it gels. It's the dynamic. It could take time to settle. And I pointed out to him, I said, look at Real Madrid last season. They bought in Mbappe. You look at that lineup up front, you think to yourself, oh my God, everyone's going to get wasted. Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, on and on and on. But actually, it was Barcelona who won the league with,
Rafinha,
who they wanted to let go at the start of that season.
And now he's their captain.
Right?
Yeah.
Lewandowski, who's
38.
knocking on, right? And Lamar. So it's not always just because you bought the free...
36.
Don't get me wrong, that attacking lineup is scary.
I would be scared.
That's what I was saying to him. Don't assume.
I would be scared.
But would you agree, though, that if Liverpool don't win the league next season, it's failure?
Yes, I would say that.
It is like anything else but winning that league is a failure.
But that's the thing. That's what we're now going to have to, as a fan base, change the mentality and go, instead of us being lucky to win one league, no, let's retain it and obviously go again. And with the money that we have spent, we should be the favourites.
For me, they're favourites, yeah.
Yeah, they're favourites.
With these players that they're bringing in. Look, I don't think they're going to have the Madrid problem because the main thing for me at Madrid is they're all better off the left. None of them actually want to play up front. Mbappe was well quoted on not wanting to play up front at PSG. He wanted to play off the left and he wanted them to get a proper centre forward. And they don't press. And that's not going to be the issue at Liverpool. Isak is clearly a centre forward. Salah's going to play off the right. Wirtz maybe... For me, it's defensively. It's more defensively what they do because I think Szoboszlai is quite integral to covering for Frimpong and to get the ball back and to be the engine in there. And how they fit him, McAllister, Gravenberch, how they find a way for that all to work.
Kirkes as well.
Wirtz, obviously Gakpo, I think, had a good season last year. But they got options. That's what you need. If you're going into multiple competitions, you need to have... You shouldn't be able to just pick your team. You should be able to have good 15, 16 players that are all capable of starting. So for me, if they get this one over the line, then they're very big favourites.
Still need a centre back. I'll be honest. I mean, we're playing a double header today at 5 o'clock against Athletic at Anfield. 5 o'clock, then 8 o'clock, which I'm not going to be at. But yeah, there's going to be 2 11s put out, and we've only got two. Well, we've got 2 definite fit centre backs. Gomez is injured again, so I don't know who will play centre back in the next game. Endo can play there and has done really well there. And against AC Milan, I saw Tsimikas and Robertson playing at centre back. So we need Mark Gahey through the door. But listen,
how much you going to cost?
40.
Yeah, he won't cost loads.
We can do that.
1 year left.
And we're about to get like 65 odd from Saudis for Nunes. So there's more cash.
Really turning into an
It's a lot of Saudi sales, isn't it?
I can't believe
Over the years.
I can't believe
you cannot
you're
chat,
getting.
my friend.
You sold what? You bought Nunes for what? About 70 mil.
Started
2
at
years ago.
65 and went up to
and then
we
2
paid
years
85
later,
basically.
and then you're
We
selling
paid
him for basically
85.
the same price after the 2 seasons he's had.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
3 seasons.
Ridiculous.
It's a bit dodgy, that Saudi thing.
Ridiculous.
How's
Well, if they want the player, they already bid 75 for him in January.
If that
and we
was
turned it
Chelsea,
down.
I think you'd be
Well, does it matter where you sell your
something
players
dodgy
to?
going on at Anfield.
Is what you hope. Is what you hope.
I heard when,
But this is how a proper football club is
That would have
run.
been Chelsea,
Don't get
yeah,
mad
innit?
just because your biggest sale is to us.
That would have been on him.
If you're a club was
You're very defensive at the moment.
moment.
You're being very defensive.
Huh? Oh, it's Dan James.
25
25 mil to Leeds.
And you?
And
Don't look at me. I sell players every day. I'm good at this shit. Yeah, I was made in this city. You know what I mean? We sell every day. You copying us right now. All
To
this
be fair,
really
as well.
at all.
tallying up that you're doing right now.
AGT, we could have had
We're all
100 mil
hoping.
for Bruno.
I used to cuss you for
You
it.
sound like a Chelsea fan, adding up all the sales that we sell players every
So
season.
the audience, did they not want a detailed
Yes,
analysis?
but I'm just saying
That is true. You know what you just said?
sound like us right now.
really
That is
don't.
true.
Well, I'm a
Liverpool
champion.
have turned into Chelsea.
No, don't say that.
They have turned into Chelsea
Not true.
people.
Not true at all.
Selling their
Deals to
academy
Saudi,
players? Oh.
Selling academy players.
Why don't you try it out sometime and get a bit more cash?
Selling
You've
academy
turned into
players.
Chelsea.
Where's the soul
team
You're
gone?
just
to come
mad.
on here
Where's
and
the
slag
soul?
off.
You're just
Robbie?
mad
Where's
because
the
we're going
soul
to take
gone?
Isak from.
Where's the
from
soul
you.
of the club?
Songs been ripped out.
Soul is right in here
Connor
and
Bradley
it never
next.
leaves.
Oh,
Mwah.
after the great cameos that he gave
No, it
last
won't be
season.
Connor Bradley next. He's just signed a big bumper new contract, man.
me.
Listen, just because we don't sell hotels and women's teams back to ourselves to raise funds. like,
Anyhow,
you
if I see you lot send that,
you
women's
just
team,
make
that
sure we don't
women's
see you in the court of arbitration of sport. That's all
Don't
I'm
worry
going to
about
say.
us, man.
Huh?
Don't worry
You
about
sell
all that.
your women's team. I'll tell you.
We are not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm
We're
telling
not
you,
gonna do
that clip will be glorious.
I'm not going to do that
Why would you not?
because we don't need to. Because we've won the Prem.
Okay.
That's how we get our cash.
Oh.
What about you?
Cash.
Yeah, cash.
Honestly.